Test 1 2, test 1 2. We are back here at Sphinx Drive on this freezing night as Coventry United are taking on Quorn. The half-time score, 24 hours removed from Halloween, is Coventry United 1, Quorn 0. Not a spectacular game so far, unfortunately. It's been, well, your typical winter game in non-league. But at the moment, Coventry United lead by 1-0 thanks to Kevin Thornton's penalty. Let's take you through some half-time scores around the ground, including in Europe. One full-time score from the Champions League. Besiktas 1, Napoli 1. That's a final score. Champions League latest scores: Atletico Madrid 1, Rostov 1, Basel 0, PSG 1, Benfica 1, Dynamo Kiev 0, Ludogorets 2, Arsenal 2. So Arsenal making tough work of it out there. Borussia Mönchengladbach 1, Celtic 0, Manchester City 1, Barcelona 1. Lionel Messi putting Barca in front after 20 minutes, and then Ilkay Gundogan equalising 5 minutes before the break. And finally, PSV Eindhoven 1, Bayern Munich 1. In League 1, Bristol Rovers 0, Fleetwood Town 1. And here's the big one: Coventry City 0, Chesterfield 0. And apparently it's been an absolute bore fest over at the Ricoh Arena, with fans begging that Marcus Tudgay be taken off and Marvin Sordell and Andy Rose be introduced to the fray. Of course, we'll keep you up to date with the latest goings on from the Ricoh Arena. But here at Sphinx Drive, we are not too far off getting things underway once again. Let's take you through the starting lineups once again here on Coventry United match day. Number 1, Rich Morris. This is for Coventry United. In fact, no, Rich Morris has been taken off. Rich Morris is not going to be playing in the second half because he was actually injured around 13 minutes into the game. He was substituted and replaced by number 13, Joe Connor. So the rest of the starting lineup for Coventry United: number 2, Pierre Mudim; 3, Lewis Hudson; 4, Jean de Corey; 5, Rob Prinzel; 6, Abdul Mohammed; number 7, captain Kevin Thornton; 8, Tommy Glasgow; 9, Simeon Townsend; 10, Dylan Otshudi; and 11, Josh O'Grady. On the bench, number 12, Tom Hall; 14, Cayman Francis Ballou; 15, Tom King; and 16, Muzzy Mduna. On the starting lineup for Quorn, we have number 1, Leighton Smith; 2, Reece Medway; 3, Matt Roberts; 4, Niall Maver; 5, Jimmy Brooks; number 6, Nathan Dale; 7, Ruben Asamoah; 8, Levi Shungbor; 9, Simon Olcott; 10, Liam Turner; and 11, Nick Gould. On the bench, number 12, James Hicks; 13, Russell Holt; 14, Rob Malonga; 15, Josh Selway; and 16, Danny Bryans. We can see the Coventry United lads make their way back onto the turf here at Sphinx Drive. Here's hoping that we see a little bit more in the way of goalmouth action in this second half. As we say, United do have the 1-0 advantage thanks to Kevin Thornton's penalty. But Rich Morris is out of the team after suffering an injury. Well, don't forget to subscribe to us here on Coventry United Matchday on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button, you'll get all of the latest exclusive content from Coventry United right there. And also you can follow us on Twitter at CovMatchday for the latest goings on from the club and the show. Next week we will not be on the air because Coventry United's originally scheduled match against Westfield in the Midland League Premier Division, that was supposed to take place on Saturday. That's now been postponed due to Westfield's progress in the FA Cup. So no United match next week. So at least the voice will get a little bit of a break. Who am I kidding? I'm going to be calling the referee or no, who knows what at Morecambe. It's going to be let's just say there's going to be a few beers flying around that night. And as usual, today's show here on Coventry United Matchday is sponsored by Graham, the Plumbers Merchant, operating across the Midlands, supplying all of your bathroom heating and plumbing needs. Check out grahamplumbersmerchant.co.uk for store locations and the latest special offers. So don't forget to check out our official sponsors, Graham, the Plumbers Merchant. Also the official shirt sponsor of Coventry United Football Club as well. Coventry United lads have been at it for a couple of minutes now, and here come Quorn, the away side, in their bright yellow shirts and their navy shorts. So as we say, at the Ricoh Arena, it remains 0-0 between Coventry City and Chesterfield. We will endeavour to bring you the latest score from that match as and when we get it. Also Barcelona drawing 1-1 against Manchester City. Lionel Messi scoring after around 20 minutes, and then Ilkay Gundogan with the equaliser 5 minutes before the break. It's also 1-0 to Borussia Mönchengladbach against Celtic. So not the best of matches for Celtic. Arsenal drawing 2-2 against Ludogorets as well. Well, we're set to go for the second half here at Sphinx Drive. Coventry United lead by a goal to 0 as we get set to start the fun all over again here on Coventry United Match Day with Liam Cook. Referee checking that everything is okay. And here we go, we are underway for the second half as Thornton launches a long ball towards Dylan Notshuti. The defender completely fluffs it up. Notshuti has now got the ball. He can't take it around Medway though, and it will be a corner kick to Coventry United straight from the bat. Brilliant start for the Red and Greens. It could be an early chance to get themselves a second goal. And goalkeeper Leighton Smith not too happy with his defenders, obviously showing a little bit of rust at the start of the second half. The corner's put in, Townsend misses with the header. It's still an opportunity for Glasgow to put it back in. Scuffed clearance to the near post by Maver, and it's put out for another corner kick to Coventry United, and a new ball is required as we get set for this set piece to be taken. It's going to be O'Gray to whip it in on the right hand side. Put in, let's head towards goal. It's still an opportunity now with Notshuti into the roof of the net from close range. A spectacular celebration from Dylan Notshuti. His first goal for Coventry United. Calamitous defending by Quorn. United catching them off guard. And Dylan Notshuti firing through the hands of Leighton Smith. Straight into the roof of the net. Brilliant goal for Coventry United. Dylan Notshuti doing what was necessary from close range. And just over a minute after the start of the second half, it's now Coventry United 2, Quorn 0. And Terry Anderson is reminding his players this game is not won yet. There's still another 44 minutes to go in this match. 2 goals can easily be chalked off. United win the ball back in defence. The Corys decided to try and keep the ball with United, but it's gone out for a throw-in now. Medway to take this throw-in on the right-hand side, tries to find his captain, Levi Ogunga. United once again lose out to a throw-in, this time just inside enemy territory. It's punted forward by the Quorn skipper and shepherded out of play by Abdul Mohammed out for another throw-in. So if you've just tuned in to the second half here on Coventry United Match Day, where have you been? You've already missed a goal. It's 2-0 Coventry United thanks to Dylan Notshuti from close range after a corner. But if you did miss it, don't worry, you can catch the highlights on Coventry United Match Day probably sometime tomorrow. As Mohammed flicks it on, Mohammed tries to force the number 8 wide. It's Head towards goal, and Connor calls for it but doesn't gather it. Turner tries to keep it alive. He does keep it alive. Here's Dale. Tries to play it back to Gould. And O'Grady now dispossesses the Quorn man and puts it into the centre with Jean Lecoury. Lecoury, a little bit lax there, loses the ball to Asamoah. Got space to run into on the right hand side, but United come across and win the ball back. Glasgow. Now Lewis Hudson. Lecoury. Neither side have had a second to breathe in the midfield so far in this game. Brilliant closing down from both sides. But the passing actually hasn't quite been there either. Fast and furious start to the second half of Coventry United. They seem to have this game in control. But you wouldn't say they've got it in the bag. It's another throw in now to Quorn on the right hand side. Halfway into United territory. Medway hoofs it forward. Looking for Turner. Intercepted well by Thornton, but he can't keep it away from Asamoah. Falls into the corner here. Hudson tries to clear it, but Medway will get there first. Puts in the cross and easily gathered at the near post there by Joe Connor, who screams for it and gathers it this time. It hasn't looked entirely comfortable since coming on for the injured Rich Morris. 12 minutes in. Well, it wasn't expecting to come on, but the injury to the number one meant that United's hand was forced. And a ball down the right-hand side, catching Townsend and Shuddy off guard. United lose the ball. Punted forward now by Olcott. Prinzel does well to make sure the ball doesn't go any further. Thornton. O'Grady flicked on well by Townsend, and now Shuddy's got space on the right-hand side. Glasgow trying to make an option in the centre of the penalty area, cleared well by Medway. Shuddy keeps the ball alive on the right-hand side. O'Grady's there with him. Can he get the cross in? O'Grady swings it in, caught well by the goalkeeper Leighton Smith. The Coventry United have certainly started this second half on the front foot. Smith eventually fires it away as Thornton was making a nuisance of himself. Legal nuisance. He was saying the ref, well, I'm not in the box, I'm not doing anything illegal. Levi Ashunga. A good challenge there from Pierre Moulim. Throwing to be taken on the right-hand side, launched into the penalty area. Olcott misses with a header, and United will play it out of danger now. Here's Josh O'Grady. Can he get past the left back, Matthew Roberts? He's still going on the right-hand side, still going. And a free kick given the Coventry United. Excessive pulling there from Matt Roberts. Well, we're hearing that Abdul Mohammed is not too comfortable right now, but we won't repeat the quote injury that he's suffering from on the air. Let's just say it's nothing serious, and it shouldn't be forcing him off at this stage of the game. It's not something that you'd want to bring an end to your first league start. Townsend, second time of asking, it's saved this time by Leighton Smith. Townsend swung at the ball the first time, completely miscued his shot. Got to it the second time of asking. It was still a rather poor effort. Not sure he tried to get to the rebound, but Smith was there to pick up the pieces. Hudson can only head it out of play. There's a throw in to Quorn. 8 minutes gone in this second half. Coventry United lead by 2-0. Mohammed. O'Grady able to clear it up line. Quorn trying to bring it back to their possession, and they have done. Olcott punts it forward. Mohammed as well to out-muscle Ashunga. and win the ball back for United. Thornton tries to release Otshudy on the right-hand side, and he has done so. Here's Otshudy trying to keep away from Medway. Can he get the cross in? Otshudy, he's got Moodham with him and finds Pierre Moodham. Otshudy once again. It's Otshudy, still going, and it's well saved by Smith, getting a hand to it. And it's gone out for a corner. And it's going to be another corner. O'Grady to swing it in towards the head of Townsend. Townsend couldn't get the head on it, but it's still alive. Thornton tries one from range and safely into the hands of Leighton Smith. Smith fires it away, looking for Gould. Moodham puts him off his stride, and Prinzel plays it back to Joe Connor in goal. Connor looking for O'Grady. O'Grady goes to the ground and wins himself a free kick. Let's get a score update now from the Ricoh Arena. Mates update from Coventry City versus Chesterfield. I believe it's still 0-0 as the free kick is put forward and goes harmlessly out of play for a goal kick. We are hearing it's an absolute snooze fest at the Ricoh Arena. Sky Blues fans yearning for some more entertainment. I mean, we're not exactly used to spectacular football over at the Ricoh, but apparently even this is quite bad for the Sky Blues. But here at Sphinx Drive, Coventry United leading by 2-0. It's been a decent showing in the second half, a lot better than the first half. But what a chance now is United fluff up at the back. It's just put out of play by Hudson. United scrambling to get the ball away as Levi Ashunga tried to put the United defence under pressure. It's put out for a corner. Ten minutes gone in the second half, 2-0 to the Red and Greens. Gero to swing the corner in now. Towards the centre of the penalty area, it's headed away for a goal kick. Poor corner routine there for Quorn. In all fairness, I've not had too many opportunities to utilise. As Joe Connor gets set to get us underway again with the goal kick. Looking for Simeon Townsend, and it looked like a United ball to me, but referee says that he took a touch last off Townsend. It seems as if Medway got the final touch for me, but the referee obviously sees better than I do. And a free kick given now as Tommy Glasgow puts you into the back of Nathan Dale. On this freezing cold November evening. You certainly feel the cold now. Dale puts in the free kick and headed towards goal and easily dealt with by Hudson. It's back to Dale. Asamoah tries to keep it away from Hudson. Asamoah forced back. Hudson contains Asamoah, but it's now with Olcott. He tries to put the ball down the right hand side. Well blocked. United containing Quorn very well at the moment, not allowing them to progress any further. It's now put onto the left hand side with Gould. Dale. He keeps it away from what should be, but he can't keep it away from O'Grady. And he brings down O'Grady. He tries to win the ball back. A bit of a shoving there as United try and get the ball back quickly. Here we go once again. O'Grady down to the right hand side with Pierre Moodham, Townsend and Otshudy forward. Back to O'Grady just inside United's half. Jean de Corey in the centre circle. Tries to keep the ball away from Ashunga. He's forced to the ground. No foul given. United have got it back, and now the foul is given against Coventry United. Simeon Townsend, I believe it was, with the infringement, and the referee wants a word. I don't think there's going to be a card given here, but the referee just wants to say, just calm it down. Glad to see that yellow card doesn't have to be brandished every time a foul's been committed. There's 11 yellow cards dished out on Saturday against Alvechurch. Asamoah puts in the cross, head away by Prinzel, but it falls to Gould. Dale can't bring it to his feet. And they'll regroup at the back with Roberts, the left back. Punts it forward, it goes over every Quorn head, and Hudson just allows it to fall gently to the feet of Joe Connor. Just over half an hour to go at Sphinx Drive. United lead by 2-0. O'Grady nods it over to Otshudi. On the left-hand side, inside enemy lines, Thornton. Townsend tries to find Thornton again, but Asamoah does well to intercept, but his pass only finds O'Grady. Sloppy passing from both sides in the centre of the pack so far. Dakuri. Prinzel. Now Mohammed dodges and weaves two challenges, but gives the ball away. Poor pass from Mohammed. Asamoah. It tries to find Olcott, and Glasgow is tripped as he wins the ball back. And there's going to be a change now. There's going to be a change as it's Olcott coming off. Here's the change. Simon Olcott is going to be replaced by Rob Malonga. So one change apiece now for both sides. With United making an early change in the first half due to the injury to Rich Morris. And a free kick from Coventry United is completely wasted and goes out for a Quorn throw. Medway to take the throw. Here's Asamoah. Medway is passed on the right hand side to Malonga, was easy cut out. Dakuri. Now Kevin Thornton. O'Grady flicked on to Tommy Glasgow. May try on from range here. Blocked well by Roberts. It will find Otshudi on the right hand side towards Townsend in the centre of the penalty area. It will fall harmlessly to Medway, who will clear his lines. But once again, the passing is poor. Dakuri can't hold the ball, however. Malonga up to Asamoah. Once again, losing the ball in the centre of the park. Hudson. Townsend, poor control, loses the ball to Malonga. And now Asamoah on the right hand side. A little push in the back there from Lewis Hudson. I don't think it was intentional, but the referee has given a free kick. A quick one by Dale. Looks to find the teammate up front and fired away over the stand. As Liam Turner tried to get himself on the score sheet. O'Grady picks it up on the edge of the area. And looks to try and clear the danger now for Coventry United. Thornton, it's a nasty looking challenge from Asamoah, and that's got to be a yellow card. He didn't get the ball there, so it's got to be a yellow card for the Quorn midfielder. Well, Thornton is still down. And no card is given, but United have got themselves a free kick. Put forward by Prinzel. Townsend. Sees a dig in the back, no free kick given. And here's Townsend down the right hand side of the penalty area. He's got Otshudi in the box if he needs him. Tries to find Moodin, well cut out. The Moodin once again brings it back to United. It's fired out of play by Roberts for a United throw adjacent with the penalty area on the right hand side. Moodin. Otshudi is back to goal. Forced away from the box. Still going Dylan Otshudi. United going in the right direction now. Here's John Dakuri. Little tangle of legs there. Nothing doing according to the referee. Shunga done nothing wrong. Medway puts it forward. Adil Mohammed finds Otshudi and a shove in the back there by Medway. Certain free kick on the halfway line. It will be another free kick for Coventry United. No card needed. It was a blatant push in the back, so fairly given for Coventry United. Hudson gets ready to pick out an option. A third goal would kill the game. It's a poor free kick. He was trying to find Shuddy. United have got the ball back, however. Decory. There's a 1-2 of Glasgow. Shuddy. The ball towards O'Grady was not great, but he's got the ball. And a free kick. Oh, and a push to the ground there by Levi Ashunga. And it's a free kick against Coventry United. And the referee was actually given it against Coventry United. I thought that it had been given against Ashunga, but in fact it's been given against Shuddy of Coventry United. But the reaction from the Quorn captain was certainly not very nice, but the referee sees no reason to interfere in that particular scuffle. 25 minutes to go at Sphinx Drive. It's still 2-0 Coventry United. Smith on the right hand side looking for Asamoah. Little push in the back there by Hudson, but no foul, and a throw in for Coventry United. Glen Green seem in control at this juncture. Let's get a score update now from the Ricoh Arena as the Sky Blues of Coventry City are taking on Chesterfield. I believe it's still 0-0. United try and play their way out of danger. Glasgow punts it up line. Grady tried to lob it forward for Townsend. That will be a throw in to Quorn. Medway hoofs it forward. Gone over the head of Glasgow. Turner. Good pressure there from Abdul Mohammed. Allows Glasgow to come away with the ball into the centre with Josh O'Grady. Moodim wants it on the right hand side and he finds the right back. Pierre Moodim. He's got two Quorn players in front of him. Tries to cut into the centre. Still going Moodim. And the pressure now from Dale, and an ambitious effort from Pierre Moodim to say the least. But you got to say, fair play to him for having a go. You don't win the raffle if you don't buy a ticket. And as I always say, on the match day, some tickets are better than others. Smith to take this goal kick. Clears his lines down the heart of the pitch. Prinzel tries to clear it, only finds the leg of Jean Decory. Blocks his own player's pass. Gould looking for Malonga on the left hand side. He's shoved to the ground by Moodim. Referee says no foul. O'Grady lets it run and puts it down line. He was looking for Simeon Townsend. A little bit over eager there, Coventry United. And it'll go out for a Quorn throw. Flicked on by Gould. It's only found Moodim. He punts it forward. He's looking for Dylan Shuddy. Can he get there? Yes, he can. He's got there in front of Roberts. O'Grady tries to flick it on for Townsend. Once again, United trying to be too clever there. Handball claims against Townsend, not given. United have the ball back now with Tommy Glasgow. Plays it back to Abdul Mohammed on the halfway line. Decory, surrounded by yellow shirts, works his way out of trouble, however. Shuddy strides through. Dylan Shuddy for 3-0. And well saved with the leg of Smith. And it's kept in and fired away. One opportunity there for Coventry United. Decent effort from Dylan Shuddy, finding the gap in the defence. Low hard shot, but Smith does well to keep it out with his leg. Now United look to go again. Glasgow. He's got the overlap option with Hudson. Let through the heart of the defence. Thornton tries to get there before Smith, and he just can't make it. And Smith, who of course had to get that one right, he's already got a yellow card for giving away that penalty. He had to get that one right, and he did. Asamoah. Malonga. Medway, intercepted by Hudson, but he couldn't keep it at his feet. Dale switches it onto the left-hand side. Gould, back to Dale. At the edge of the area now, Ashunga. And Dale, it's offside. He's found the hands of Connor anyway. They wouldn't have counted it even if it did go in. And it remains 2-0 to the Red and Greens. Quorn haven't really tested Joe Connor yet. There's been a few glimpses from the visitors, but nothing concrete so far. As Coventry United have had several big chances in the second half. Thornton plays it back to Joe Connor. Fired away by the United substitute after the injury to Rich Morris in the 13th minute. O'Grady loses the ball to Ashunga, appeals for a free kick. It's not given. United do win it back on the far side anyway. Here's Pierre Mood, a little bit of space now to utilise. Glasgow takes it away from Dale and Ashunga as well. Thornton dodges the challenge of Malunga. Tries to put it through, it's taking a touch off the Quorn man, and Asamoah able to find Medway in defence. Punted forward, no one there. Plenty of time for United to just regroup at the back. And it's offside anyway. Offside given against, I believe that was Liam Turner. And there is going to be a substitution here as Cayman Francis Ballou is going to come on for Kevin Thornton. And receiving the captain's armband is Josh O'Grady. But a standout performance from Kevin Thornton. Scoring the penalty, leading his side throughout this chilly encounter at Sphinx Drive, and the young Cayman Francis Ballou takes his place in the midfield. Straight swap in the centre. Connor clears with the free kick. Malunga, Dale. He puts the ball past Hudson. Decory able to put it out of play, and it will be a United ball. Hudson, up line. Nodded on by Townsend, he's looking for Didden, not Shuddy. Good chest control from Shuddy. Medway puts it out for a throw-in. And it will be a throw now for Coventry United, adjacent with the penalty area. 20 minutes of action still remaining, and just 10 minutes to go until we name our Coventry United Matchday Man of the Match. So let us know on Twitter at CovMatchday who you think should win the award. O'Grady, forced into the corner by Medway. And it's taking a touch off O'Grady on the way out for a throw. That's a Quorn ball. Upfield by Medway. Bounces over to Decory, it's kept in. Hudson, now Josh O'Grady. Puts Otshuni through on the left-hand side, offside. Just flicked away by Mather anyway. But it is offside. And that's the end of that chapter. Score update from the Rico Arena. We have a goal. Coventry City lead by 1-0 at home to Chesterfield. And it's the captain, Jordan Willis, who has scored from 6 yards. So Coventry City lead by 1-0 at the Rico Arena. So a good night for our local side so far. The Sky Blues now leading by 1-0 against Chesterfield thanks to Jordan Willis. And Coventry United, the red side of Coventry, are leading as well. There's going to be another change for Quorn. It looks like it's going to be Liam Turner coming up. You can see the official with the number 10 board in his hands and the number 12 as well. As United attempt to put it forward, it's only fallen to the feet of Leighton Smith. Smith finds it away. Down the left-hand side, Prinzel and Turner fighting for the ball. Prinzel pulling back on Turner's shirt. And it will be a free kick on the left-hand side. Quorn not ready to make the substitution just yet. As Quorn get ready to swing this one in from the left-hand side. Everyone but the goalkeeper and Reece Medway inside the United half. They've got to start taking advantage of their very few opportunities with just 15 minutes, just over 15 minutes to go. Goal here would make it a very interesting finish at Sphinx Drive. It's whipped in by Gould. It's headed out. Turner puts it back in towards the far post. Moodham flicks it away. It's back with Gould. It's in again. And once again Mohammed clears. But again Quorn pick up the loose ball. Malunga can't keep it in. Throw in to Coventry United. Several bites of the cherry there for Quorn to try and get it into the penalty area. They just couldn't quite make it stick. Quorn saying that they are ready for the substitution, and here it comes. And it is indeed Liam Turner coming off. And in his place comes the number 12 for Quorn, and that is James Hicks. So a second change for Quorn. Decory picks up in the centre. And here's Tommy Glasgow. Not Shuddy on the left-hand side. Townsend wants it forward. Dylan not Shuddy. Dodges the challenge and puts it through now for Josh O'Grady if he can get there. And it's well gathered by Leighton Smith. Good run from Dylan not Shuddy, dodging the challenge of Jimmy Brooks. The ball to O'Grady just a little bit too far. Decory blocks the long ball. Asamoah picks it up, however, on the right-hand side. Dale. Nathan Dale works his way through the midfield. Ashunga. He's left now with Hicks. Decory makes the interception. Now here comes Tommy Glasgow down the spine of the pitch. Here's Townsend. He's being pulled there by the midfielder. United continue, however. Here's Josh O'Grady on the right-hand side. He's got Shuddy and Townsend in the area. May struggle with himself there. O'Grady now he needs an option and finds Shuddy on the right-hand side. Still not Shuddy. Cuts in, and it's well cut out by Matthew Roberts. Throw in Coventry United. Just 15 minutes of action left at Sphinx Drive. Time is fast running out for Quorn. They've got to get a goal quickly if they're going to get back into this contest. Throw taken by Moodham. 1-2 with Moodham. Not Shuddy. It's well saved. It's offside though, I believe. It is offside. Well, Shuddy with a strike at goal. Well saved by Smith, but he wouldn't have counted anyway. Smith looking to launch this one forward. As Quorn look to get themselves a goal. At least give themselves a hope of getting a draw. Glasgow. John Decory in the centre circle. Forward to Cayman Francis Ballu. Moodham on the halfway line. Puts it back into the United half. Decory. Under pressure from Malunga. Back to Prinzel. Keeps it away from Hicks. Francis Ballu. Back to Mohammed. United just playing too defensively at the moment. And Mohammed's clearance was blocked well by Malunga. Prinzel's clearance was much better. Mohammed eventually finds John Decory, who's dispossessed by James Dale. Prinzel again gets stuck in and brings it away. Francis Ballu. Now O'Grady. Decory. Hudson wants it on the left-hand side. A little bit too late, but Hudson has got there eventually after Townsend battled for the ball with Brooks. Shuddy puts it onto the right. Pierre Moodham with space. Multiple options for Dylan Shuddy. Tries himself and it bounces wide. Decent effort there from Pierre Moodham. You wouldn't believe he's a right back with runs like that. He does like a crack at goal. We've only got a couple more minutes to get in touch with us regarding our Coventry United Matchday Man of the Match award. Let us know on Twitter at CovMatchday. We'll be naming our Man of the Match in around 4 minutes' time. Here's Malunga. Sees a push in the back, free kick. Rob Malunga falls to the ground from behind. Claims that he's been kicked as well on the way through. And it will be a free kick, and there's going to be a talking to between Abdul Mohammed and the referee. And a yellow card for Abdul Mohammed. First booking of, well, second booking after the goalkeeper, Leighton Smith, was booked after the penalty. And this is a brilliant chance for Quorn. They won't get many better chances than this to get themselves their first goal. It's going to be swung in from the right-hand side by Nick Gould. They've got to make this work, otherwise it's good night Vienna.
What's the six, referee?
Gould puts it in, and it's tipped away by Connor. Good goalkeeping, and Connor is fouled as he tries to gather the loose ball. Good goalkeeping from Joe Connor, able to keep it away from the net. And putting his body on the line as he tried to gather the loose ball. And there's a little bit of argy-bargy there between John DeCory and one of the Quorn players. Well, DeCory has got a little bit of a temper on him. He can be like a little pit bull, wind him up and watch him go. But sadly, sometimes it can be a situation like this. Both DeCory and Abdul Mohammed in there as well. Mohammed's already on a yellow card. The referee is calling over a Coventry United player. In fact, he's calling over the assistant as well. We'll wait and see what the official's judgment is. 3 officials talking out amongst themselves as the players await the verdict. Will there be any action taken? Who knows? But this is certainly not what the game needs. We've got about 10 minutes to go. I think the lads just want to get this game over and done with and get themselves in the warm. The referee and the linesman are taking their time about this. And he's calling over Jimmy Brooks for Quorn, the centre-back. And I can only assume that a card will be produced. In fact, yes, they are bringing out the book. It will be a yellow card for number 5, Jimmy Brooks. We wait for the punishment to be dished out. It's a red card. It's a red card for Jimmy Brooks. Jimmy Brooks has been sent off. We're seeing for a. I seen that's for the scuffle we saw just a minute ago. And the linesman and the referee thought about it long and hard, but Jimmy Brooks has indeed been sent off. But the linesmen are not done talking, they're still talking it out. We saw DeCory and Mohammed involved in there. DeCory, as Pierre Moudam is being called over, well, we saw DeCory, Moudam and Mohammed involved. Mohammed's already been booked, so he's certainly got to be careful. DeCory was sent off on Saturday for 2 yellow cards. Pierre Moudam was also sent off on Saturday for 2 yellow cards. The referee is requesting that Moodim come over, and could it be another card? Yellow or red, we're not sure. Well, now the referee wants to see Jean Decory as well. So Moodim and Decory. And what colour card is this going to be? Well, surely it can't be 2 red cards in a row for Jean Decory. And it's a red card for Jean Decory. It's a second sending off in a row for Jean Decory. He was sent off for 2 yellow cards on Saturday against Alvechurch, and now he's been given a straight red card for his part in the scuffle that we've just seen. Moodim's still over there as well. Well, I've got to say, I didn't see exactly what happened. I saw a few shoves in there. I didn't see exactly what happened, but both Jean Decory and Jimmy Brooks have both been sent off. Pierre Moodim is still over there now. Surely it can't be a third red card. I mean, the referees have obviously fought long and hard about this. They've eventually, well, they're getting underway now. After 4 minutes, it's been 4 minutes since we had a ball kicked, and there have been 2 red cards after a scuffle on the pitch. Multiple players from both sides involved, but the men deemed to be responsible are number 5 for Quorn, Jimmy Brooks, and Coventry United's Jean Decory. And Decory's been sent off for the second game in a row. It was 2 yellow cards on Saturday against Alvechurch, and now Decory's been sent off for his part in the scuffle around 4 minutes ago, along with Jimmy Brooks. Well, I've got to say, I didn't see exactly what happened, but the referee obviously did. There was a long, hard thought process about it. But there will be a fair amount of injury time after this. We've still got about 10 minutes to play. But both sides have 10 men. It's Quorn. I've got to be careful now because Quorn, I've only got 3 defenders now. But what a chance now for Hicks as he tries to turn and shoot, and eventually not able to dispossess him. Played back to his goalkeeper by Mayfair. Headway punts it forward. Nodded on by Ashunga. United win it back in their own defensive area. Moodim, who escaped punishment from the referee. It's now a foul against, I believe it was Levi Ashunga. And United want to make one more substitution, I believe, just to firm up the midfield after the sending off of Jean Decory. And the sub will have to wait. Let's get a score update from the Ricoh Arena. And it's another goal at the Ricoh. Coventry City lead by 2-0 as Coventry United failed to capitalise on a chance forward, but Coventry City are in front by 2-0. It's 2 goals in 2 games for Andy Rose. So not only are Coventry United leading by 2-0 against Quorn, but Coventry City are 2-0 up against Chesterfield. Quorn playing it around at the back, just waiting for the right opportunity to strike. Mayfair, Roberts. Dale. You know, just being instructed, just lay back, just wait, just hold it at the back. Just pack the defence, make sure that Quorn can't break through. Well, the next time the ball goes out of play, we are going to name our Coventry United match day man of the match, and there is a offside against Quorn. Well, we are going to name our Coventry United match day man of the match. And despite going off around 15 minutes ago, I think one man has had a bigger effect on the game of anyone, scoring the first goal, leading his team throughout well, not the best of first halves, but he was at the centre of everything until he went off. So today's Coventry United match day man of the match is number 7 for Coventry United, Kevin Thornton.
Not watching the same game, that Tommy Glasgow's man of the match.
Glasgow's up there as well. Here's Cayman Francis Baloo into the penalty area. May have a go here. Tries to put it in. It's headed away by Medway, but still with United. Francis Baloo puts it in. It's hooked away. Moodham shoves Dale out of his way. Still going. Moodham still going. Townsend tried to return the ball but couldn't do so. I'd say around another 5 minutes, maybe just over 5 minutes to go. There will be a fair amount of added time due to the scuffle we had around, about 5 minutes ago. Let's go. It was a close second for our man of the match. Glasgow. It's put out of play by Malunga. So around 5 minutes to go, plus whatever injury time there would have been without that scuffle. Here's Otshudi. He's got Townsend with him, still going. Dylan Otshudi, he's still going. And puts it through for Josh O'Grady. Could strike one from here. It's O'Grady, and it's drifted wide. Well, O'Grady hasn't been as fruitful this season as he was last season. Had 30 goals last campaign. Not quite the same potency so far this season. He seems to have tied down his place back in the first team lineup after a short spell on the bench last month. Smith fires it away. Prinzel gets his head in it, and a slip there by Malunga. He would have got the ball if he had stayed on his feet, but sadly the wet ground proving his downfall. But Dale has it but now for Quorn to the right hand side, and another slip this time for Asamoah. You can still get it in though. Gould head away by Prinzel, and that is just about kept in by the Quorn players. Head towards goal, and it's just wide. I believe that was Hicks. It was Hicks who got his head on it. Probably the best chance that Quorn have managed throughout the entire game. So 5 minutes until the end of the game. Well, the end is very much near at the Ricoh Arena as well, where Coventry City are leading by 2-0. So it seems to be a very good night for our local teams, with City winning 2-0 and United also with a 2-0 cushion. Well, United going to slow the pace down now with a substitution. Tom Hall is going to come on. I believe that is his first league appearance for Coventry United. And it is going to be Dylan Otshudi to make way, scorer of the second goal. Good performance from the young striker. In fact, now United have changed their mind. And now it's going to be Simeon Townsend who comes off. Maybe a little ploy there to try and waste a little bit of time. On comes Tom Hall. And Simeon Townsend's second appearance for Coventry United comes to an end. And a few minutes left for Quorn to try and get themselves firstly on the score sheet, and then try and get themselves the second goal for a point. Dale striding through, still going, and fires it over the crossbar. You've got to give it to Dale. He's been the best player on the park for Quorn so far. He just hasn't fallen into place for Quorn tonight. They've still got an opportunity to get a point if they act very, very quickly. I'm hearing from Terrington that there's 2 minutes to go. To be honest with you, I've lost count now, the amount of injury time we've had. Well, Coventry United certainly Well, right now, you'd think Worthy winners, the better side throughout the game, especially in the second half. First half wasn't exactly a spectacle. Second half has come to life in more ways than one. Connor clears. Dale nods it forward. Hicks. Now Gould on the left-hand side, punts it forward, looking for Hicks again. It's going to be a United throw. Not Shuddy. Down the right-hand side, still going Dylan, not Shuddy. Shrugs off the challenge from Matthew Roberts. Not Shuddy, going all on his own here, still going. He's still got the ball. He's hit a wall of yellow shirt. He's still going. Pierre Moodim now, striding forward, crossing opportunity. Moodim, he's got the ball back in the penalty area. He's pulled. Referee says no. It seemed... Well, the referee has not given a penalty, but he's not given the yellow for simulation either. So you've got to think that the referee did believe there was contact, but not sufficient contact for the penalty. Well, it certainly was contact in there. It wasn't a dive from Moodim, but did the referee think that Moodim could have stayed on his feet? Well, there goes the final whistle here at Sphinx Drive. Coventry United victors by 2-0 against Quorn. A valiant attempt from the visitors, but the United are just too strong tonight. Kevin Thornton with the first goal from the penalty spot around 20 minutes in after a rather audacious attempt to win the ball back from goalkeeper Leighton Smith. Did not shoot, making sure of the points just 1 minute into the second half. Well, that is us nearly done here on Coventry United match day with Liam Cook, and we're going to go through the final scores now through the Champions League and League One as well. Let's go through the final scores. Besiktas 1, Napoli 1, Atletico Madrid 2, Rostov 1, Basel 1, PSG 2, Benfica 1, Dynamo Kiev 0, Ludogorets 2, Arsenal 3. Arsenal did get the winner in that one. Borussia Mönchengladbach 1, Celtic 1. Celtic get the equaliser. And here's the big one. Manchester City 3, Barcelona 1. Manchester City with a victory over Barcelona in the Champions League. PSV 1, Bayern Munich 2. That's the Champions League scores done. And finally in League 1, Bristol Rovers 2, Fleetwood 1. And here's the biggie. Coventry City 2, Chesterfield 0. So a victory for the Sky Blues at the Ricoh Arena. And that is us done here on Coventry United match day. And well, I would say we're going to see you on Saturday, but we are not, because the game against Westfield has been pushed back because the selfish buggers have only gone through to the first round of the FA Cup. It's a disgrace, isn't it? It's an absolute disgrace. No, just kidding. Best of luck to Westfield in their match. Nothing but the best for them. And you can next catch us here on Coventry United match day, not on Saturday, but we are next in action on, I believe it is the Tuesday against Loughborough University, and that is at the Loughborough University Stadium. Original name or what? But yeah, we do hope that you can catch us on the 8th of November. So that's next Tuesday for live coverage of Loughborough University versus Coventry United. Until we meet again, though, don't forget to subscribe to the Coventry United Matchday YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter at CovMatchday. From me, Liam Cook, thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, stay safe and stay sporty. We'll see you next Tuesday.